LSU at Missouri. Missouri, a 5.5-point home dog, total of 64.5 on this one. And it is at 11 a.m. Central Time, God's time zone, on ESPN. Let's pop it up on the screen so you can see the numbers. Let's see. Kenneth said Dilfer has his guys playing hard. They're always good for a backdoor. The quarterback is efficient. Yes. I like this, Jesse. Somebody better smash that like button. This is the first time I've done this one live. I'm running out of time at the house because the schedule is completely different with the newborn at the house. So I'm just having to put this thing out whenever I can. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for being here. Back to Missouri and LSU. Missouri is a 5.5-point dog. I have them favored by 4 points here. Okay. I mean, the strength of schedule certainly favors LSU, right? You go on the road, you play at Ole Miss, you go and play in a neutral site against Florida State. That is certainly better than what Missouri has played, where their road game was at Vanderbilt and their toughest game was at home against Kansas State, a team who they can throw the ball on. I don't know that I have seen a team that is so different from one side of the ball to the other. If you look at these numbers, number one in defensive or in offensive PPA per drive, number 131 in defensive PPA per drive. Nobody can stop them, and they can't stop anybody, which to me lends itself to the underdog covering, whether it is backdoor, whether it is by whatever else, right? So I think I'm going to have to pick against LSU pretty much the rest of the year because they're going to be favored in a lot of games. They got a ton of talent. Going on the road here, Missouri is believing in themselves right now. This is an undefeated team, and you look at what Missouri does best on offense. Number 13 in PPA per pass, number 45 in passing explosiveness, number 24 in passing success rate. They're number 20 on passing downs PPA. They don't throw a lot of interceptions. Yeah. LSU's defense, number 125 PPA per pass, number 102 in passing success rate allowed. It's terrible. Terrible. You don't have to worry too much about Missouri running the ball. Luther Burden and that wide receiving core, Theo Weiss, etc., they're going to be able to do a lot of things against this LSU defense. And on the other side, yeah, the Missouri defense, I think they'll be able to stop the run a little bit. But for the most part, I think Jaden Daniels is going to be able to do what he wants to throwing the ball. They're number 74 PPA per pass, number 55 passing success rate on defense for Missouri. I mean, LSU's numbers are just through the roof here. So, yes, it's not one that I am like huge on, but I do like Missouri plus 5.5 here because, I mean, my numbers have them as a favorite. So I'll roll with that. Derek said, what's the difference between the ESPN strength of schedule and the regular one? The strength of schedule for the ESPN one also factors in like power ratings and whatnot, as opposed to just like regular win-loss, etc. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at it. The ESPN one I have found to be kind of reliant, right? There's the strength of record. That's one thing, but strength of schedule is something completely different. If you've not already, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 on this channel. That's my plan, my hope, my goal for this season. So I would certainly appreciate that if you would go ahead and knock that out. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.